Have you ever seen one of your favorite K-pop idols wear something and you become convinced that you need that exact item? Like you need to go out and buy it immediately and then you actually go and buy it? Because that's definitely happened to me before, I'm not gonna lie. And if you're saying that's never happened to you or you've never felt like that yourself, you're definitely lying. Yes, you are. You're lying. You're a liar. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. You don't need to lie. And because I personally felt like that, and that's definitely happened to me before, like I said, and I know other K-pop fans have felt like this as well, I thought it'd be fun to do a video where I share with you guys some of the fashion pieces I've bought because of K-pop idols, whether it be because maybe I've thought about it for a long time for a certain item and then seeing it on a K-pop idol finally convinced me, or maybe I just saw it in a K-pop idol for the first time and then I was like, wow, like that looks great on them. Let me get that too. And then I did because that's definitely happened before. But yeah, I have this stuff in front of me laid out here. It's all in like a pile. And like as I look at the pile, like there's one item that I'm definitely regretting that I'll talk about a little bit after. I wish I didn't buy that. But yeah, and I also have an item that I want to unbox with you guys. I bought it recently that I'm very excited about it. I'm going to unbox it for the first time and see it in the first time with you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna go through each of the items one by one and talk about maybe a little bit why, which K-pop idols I saw it on, why it convinced me, had I been wanting it, what the result is, was it worth it, I don't know, stuff like that. But yeah, let's get into it. But before I do, if you like videos like this where I talk about K-pop and fashion and things like that, make sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments if you've ever been convinced by a K-pop idol to buy something or what you've bought because of a K-pop idol. And be honest, because I know what's happened to you. Starting with the first item is from the brand Diesel. And I will say that all of this stuff is over years and years of time. I just didn't buy all this last week. I don't really shop a lot and there's 6 items here. Maybe 3 are from this year and 3 are from last year or even the year before that. But yeah, the first purchase is from the brand Diesel. So let me show you guys. Maybe you guys can recognize it. I've worn this already. I don't know. I just kept the bag so I could do a little fake unboxing for you guys. I've already washed it and worn it before. You've probably seen it in my videos before. So this is the shirt. It has all the Diesel logos on it. Do you guys recognize it? Do you know any K-pop idols that have worn this before? So I talked about this a little before in my Sunday spill, but I've wanted this shirt I've wanted to support Diesel for a while now. Diesel is a brand that I feel is so cool right now. A lot of K-pop idols are wearing Diesel. I think it's the perfect blend of wearable, but it still looks interesting, and I think that's why a lot of K-pop idols like it. But yeah, Diesel's kind of having a moment right now. They have a new designer. Well, not new. He's been there for a while now. His name is Glenn Martins. And he designs for Y Project, and now he designs for Diesel. And I feel he's really transformed the brand. And since he's joined the brand, I feel it's K-pop idols have been eating it up. You see it all the time. And so when I seen Sungchan, Sungchan from Rise wore this. So I saw him wear this, and you guys, Sungchan is one of my favorites ever. He's actually such a cutie. Oh, I love it. He's so cute. But yeah, Rise is one of my favorite groups right now. I think they actually make some of the best music right now out of all the K-pop groups. I really truly believe that in my heart. But anyways, he wore this at some point, and I didn't really think anything of it. And then one day I was randomly shopping, window shopping online or in the store or whatever. And then I saw this shirt and I was wait, somebody wore this. I don't remember who, but somebody wore it. And then I was honestly, let me just get it because it was on sale for a pretty, not bad. The thing with Diesel I really like is that the prices aren't crazy. Really and truly, they are not crazy at all. So this was on sale and there was an additional 20% discount. So I think I ended up paying $50 something for a t-shirt, but which is not super cheap by any means. But if you guys follow fashion and you follow designer clothing, this is pretty low compared to other brands, So I was oh yeah, let me get it. And then I realized after I saw a photo and I was oh wait, Sungchan wore, so now I love the shirt even more. I usually don't if you guys know me, I don't really wear stuff with a lot of red and warmer tone colors. I feel I wear a lot of cooler tones and blues and stuff, but trying something new. I bought this in, what size is this? I bought this in a size medium, and at first it fit. It was pretty big. It was a lot bigger than it was now. But then once I washed it, it shrunk a lot actually. So I think it's an interesting fit now. It's more of a normal t-shirt. It doesn't fit oversized or anything like that. But yeah, I've been really enjoying this t-shirt. I'm really happy I have it. And like I said before, Diesel is a brand that I've been wanting to, buy something from for a while now. And I just never felt it was the right moment until I saw this piece. And now that I have it, I'm pretty happy that I have it. And it's pretty regular in my rotation. I wear it pretty often. But yeah, this is cute, right? Let me know what you think of it. Have you guys seen Sungchan wear it? Have you seen other K-pop idols wear it? I love Rise. Do you guys know Rise? Have you guys been into Rise lately? Let me talk about this one. It's another t-shirt. Do you guys know what it is? Can you guys guess what it is based on what it is? What it looks like at least. So it's another t-shirt. Okay. Let me show you guys. So it's a shirt from Taeyang's World Tour in 2017, right before he went in his military enlistment or whatever. So he did a world tour called White Night. And unfortunately, I didn't go at the time. And the thing with me is, if you guys know me, you guys know that Big Bang is my alt group. And Taeyang is probably one of my alts, probably my top alt of all time. And the reason I want to get the shirt, I really regret not going to the concert at the time, you guys. Like, what is wrong with me? Like, what is actually wrong with me? So then fast forward to now, like I've been looking for this shirt for a while now, actually. Like I'm not even joking. Like I've been looking for this shirt for years now because I feel like I really like Taeyang, and I think this is one of the best design tour t-shirts in a very long time. I just don't feel like, I've talked about this like so much before, I just don't feel like K-pop t-shirt merch t-shirts recently are hitting the same way. And I'll tell you what I like about this one. One, I like that it's actually like a very big print in the front, like it's a multicolored print and it's like very big. Do you guys see that? And like, do you see the material of the shirt? It's like kind of like washed out and it's like the way it like falls on your body, it like fits very nicely. And then the back here, it has all the tour dates. And I would love to know why a lot of these K-pop concert merch t-shirts no longer have tour dates on them. Like I feel like that's an essential element of tour t-shirts and like concert merch tees, you know what I mean? Like everything needs to have a time and place. That's the thing with me. Like I feel like if I'm buying a tour t-shirt, it needs to be, like it needs to have the time and place on it. So it has all the tour dates. And if you can see Toronto there, like he came, when he performed in Toronto, actually I remember like when he first came, he performed at like a very random like convention center. It was so random to me, but yeah, one of my biggest regrets as a K-pop fan, you guys, is not going to the Taeyang concert. I really wish I went, and I feel like I would have been such an amazing time. So yeah, like I don't know, like I just feel like I really regret that as a K-pop fan. Let that be a lesson to you guys. If you guys ever want to see one of your favorite artists, honestly do it while you can, because you just never know what's gonna happen. And he announced, like, you know what's really crazy, you guys? So at the beginning of this year, it was announced that he was gonna perform at like some kind of like K-pop festival. I don't even want to say the name of the convention of the festival. They're so trifling. Anyway, so it was announced he was going to perform there. It was happening in LA. You don't think I bought my flight to LA, booked the hotel and everything, and then literally the week before they ended up canceling the whole festival. Oh my gosh, I was so pissed. But you know, life goes on, moves on. But I was gonna wear this to the thing too, and I was gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna see Taeyang and wear like his White Night World Tour and blah 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 blah. It didn't end up happening. So yeah, but I'm very happy I have this shirt. I actually wear this very often as well. You've probably seen me wear this before as well. I think it's like I really truly believe that it's one of the best concert merch t-shirts in the K-pop wise of all time. Like it's such a well-designed shirt, and like, I don't know, like some of these new K-pop agencies, they need to do something about this, because I really haven't felt like this about a tour t-shirt in a long time. Like I think it's so great. Like everything from the actual blanket itself, the print, the multicolor, and then the back again. Do you guys see how like washed it looks like? It kind of looks vintage, right? Even though the tour isn't that old, it's only from like 2017, which I guess was still 7 years ago, which I don't know. But yeah, you guys, I love it. I love t-shirts. Doesn't it look great on me already? But yeah, one of my most worn t-shirts. Let me show you guys a little collection of all my K-pop merch t-shirts or whatever. Yeah, that was my second purchase. Moving on to a third one. My third one from the thing. So it's from the brand Loewe. It kind of ties in with the other one. I'll tell you about it a little bit after. Oh yeah, I never even said, okay, so what really convinced me is that like, I never even told you guys, so why about that? Well, I told you guys, but what really drove me to buy this, like what was the actual moment where I'm like, okay, I need to buy this, is when I've been watching a lot of like old Taeyang clips on YouTube where he performs for his tour, and he always would wear this shirt. Like he would cut the sleeve off or wear full sleeve, and it looks so great on him. So at that point, I was like, you know, I need to have this shirt. And it took me forever to find the shirt, and thankfully I found someone reselling it on whatever site, and I ended up getting it, and it fits me perfect. So I was really happy about that. But yeah, there's something about seeing a K-pop idol have a concert, and at the end of the concert, they do like their little set or the encore, or whatever, wearing their own merch t-shirt. Like it just looks so great every time. And like that's what really, I saw it, I'm like, I have to have this shirt. And yeah. And over time, since I've been growing up, and I feel like since I've gotten old, I've really come to appreciate concert t-shirts, like concert merch t-shirts. I feel like before when I was like younger, I would never care about them, but now I'm like really into them because like I said earlier, it marks a certain time and place, right? Which I think is special, even though I wasn't at the tour, but still. Anyways, going on to this next purchase. So it's from the brand Loewe. And let me show you what it is. And let me tell you about why it convinced me to get it. So Loewe, cute. Let me open it. So it's actually this charm. It's actually just these two charms here. So this peach one, this peach charm, and then this kind of like Loewe anagram charm. You probably can't even see that because the camera's like not gonna focus on that, but it's just those two charms. Like the rest of like this cord and like this strap is not included. I just made it myself. But yeah, it's just these two charms. I didn't want to like open it up the whole thing and like put it in the box because I bought this a while ago actually. about this at the beginning of the year. So yeah, do you see these two charms? So Loewe is a really cool brand that I've also been wanting to support for a while now as well. And if you guys follow fashion, you would know that, or like maybe if you don't, I don't know, you would know that Taeyong from NCT is the brand ambassador for Loewe. And I really think that Taeyong is probably one of like the best ambassadors right now in terms of the relationship with the brand. I think the way the brand Loewe and Taeyong work together is like really cool. They do a lot of really cool things that I really appreciate as someone that likes both K-pop and fashion. I think there's probably one of the strongest relationships between an idol and a brand. And Loewe is a brand that I've liked for a while now. The designer at Loewe, his name is Jonathan Anderson, and I feel like I really like his designs. I like his design ethos. And Loewe is a brand that I've been wanting to support for a long time now. And when I was in LA, actually, I bought this when I was in LA for the festival that Taeyang was supposed to be at, because even though he wasn't there or like the festival got canceled, I still ended up going to LA. And then while I was in LA, I was like in my shopping mood or whatever, I guess. And then I went to the Loewe store on Rodeo, which is such a beautiful store, by the way. And I saw these two things, and it really reminded me of Taeyong, because one, he's like the brand ambassador, obviously, and like he's one of my faves, one of my biases. And then the reason I bought this peach one is because it reminded me of Jaehyun from NCT as well, because his emoji, his representative emoji is a peach too as well, right? So I thought it was kind of like a cute moment. Those are my two biases. And because it was a brand I've been wanting to support, and because I was in LA, I thought it was just like the perfect opportunity to buy it. I'm really happy about this. And so like I have it as a charm now, and it's cute, right? And then I can hang it on like a bag. Like, you know, like I can hang it on this one here and it would look cute, or I can hang it on a pair of jeans. I really like this. Even though it's something small, you know, I want to support the brand. And I always say this, you guys, if you feel like a brand is doing something cool, like, you gotta support them, you know? Like, that's how I personally feel. I feel like if a brand is doing something really cool, something I really believe in, like Loewe or Jonathan Anderson is supporting Taeyong, like I wanna support them to continue to do cool things, right? So I bought the charm and I'm really enjoying it a lot. So yeah, cute, right? Let me know what you guys think of that. So random, right? Like why you show me two beads? Next thing I wanna talk about is this belt. Such a cool belt, you guys. One of my favorite belts ever. So it's a belt from the brand Stussy. And this is one of those situations where I've actually wanted this belt for a long time now. And I feel like I've wanted this belt since like 2021, maybe when it came out, and I never bought it at the time. And then when it finally sold out, that's when I really wanted to get it. And then, you know, I was always casual about it, like, you know, like I'm gonna buy it, because they pop up on resale sites here and there. Like they pop up and I'm like, maybe not right now. And then what really convinced me to buy this belt, or what moment really convinced me to buy it, was when, one, I saw Woods wear it. And then two, when I saw Kai wear it. Kai from EXO actually wears his belt consistently. And something about Kai wearing it, like it just looks so effortless. It just looks so cool when he wears it. That I was like, I need to have the belt now. And then I saw Woods wear a couple times too as well. And Woods, if you guys know me, you know that Woods is one of my like biases as well. I think he's so talented. I think he's probably one of the most stylish idols. Like he's very stylish. I think he has like a very good understanding of fashion. So he wore this belt, and I was like, honestly, like my icons are wearing, I need to have this belt, and it looks so great on them, so why don't I get it as well? And then I finally found it for like the right price, and I ended up getting it, and it's probably my most worn belt like to this day. I think it's such a cool belt, it goes with everything. And I'm like so happy to have this. I'm glad that I feel like seeing it on Woods and seeing it on Kai gave me like the push I need to get this belt, because the longer I had waited, the longer it is to be able to buy it, right? Because stuff is not always going to be available. Like Stussy only had it for one season, and then I had to buy this from like a reseller, right? So yeah, like I'm happy they gave me the little push I needed. I'm happy to have the item. That's the thing. The thing with K-pop idols I find is that maybe when you see something, you don't necessarily want that exact item right away. But I feel like maybe if you've been wanting something, like I did in this case, like I had already wanted this before seeing it on K-pop idols. But I feel like when you see K-pop idols wear a specific item you've already wanted, it gives a certain life to the item that it never had before. Maybe like you saw the item and it gave us some context to like seeing it in person and seeing it in real life, as opposed to just seeing it online in like, I don't know, like an online website store. It doesn't really feel like anything at all, right? But when you finally see it in a K-pop idol, it gives it this kind of life to it that you never, well, for me at least, that I never saw before. And that at that moment I was like, okay, like I really need to have this item now. I need to get it. And it really convinced me. That happens to me a lot, honestly. It's more so rare that I'll see an item on a K-pop idol and think it looks great and want to buy it. It's more so things I would have already wanted to get, and then see it in the K-pop idol really convinced me to get it. But yeah, I'm really happy about this. And it's so annoying because it's like, once I got this belt, because this belt actually came in other colors as well. And now I've been wanting to buy in other colors. And I recently bought the white one of this belt, which You're probably like, oh, this filter's already white. Why are you buying the opposite? Blah, blah. But I'll show you guys afterwards. But yeah, like because of my waterworn belt, I really wanted to get the other color of it. It also comes in like this lime green color that maybe I'll get eventually, but it's not like as urgent because I feel like that's gonna be a little bit hard to style. Yeah, so that's my ongoing thing so far. I want to do the unboxing with you guys as well. Do you guys know what this is? I've talked about this so much before. I'm so excited about this. So it's the new Jeans album. Is it upside down? No, it's this way. So it's for their Japanese debut, Supernatural and Right Now. And I've talked about this a little bit previously on my Sunday Spill. And the reason this is so major is because, do you guys see the artwork in front of it? It's by an artist named Takashi Murakami, which is one of the most iconic artists of all time. Probably one of the most prevalent and most recognizable artists. Even if you don't know who Murakami is or what his artwork looks like, I'm sure you've seen it before. So he did a collaboration with New Jeans and he did like these kind of like flowers for them, which is one of the art styles he's known for. He's not kind of known for this kind of like very flat style of artwork. But yeah, so in this album itself, there's a bag, there's a drawstring bag. I'm gonna open it right now, I don't know why I'm telling you, but there's a bag that I've been wanting in it. And I knew when this album came out that I was gonna get it, and eventually I did get it because one thing about me, you guys, I honestly never buy albums. Like I know that's not so bad, like as a K-pop fan, like, oh, you don't buy albums, blah, 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 but I really don't because I just don't. One, like, I just feel like it takes up so much space. So you're probably looking at this item here like, what are you talking about, Kevin? You obviously have items, but yeah, like these are the times where I really want to support the artists to come back, like Tempest or whatever, and EXO. But in general, like if my favorite artist has a comeback, I really will rarely buy it unless it's like a major one. So for me to buy this album was actually, in my opinion, like a very big deal. It's very rare that I buy K-pop albums, like I said, and I just feel like I had to have this. And the reason I feel like I want to buy this specifically is because Murakami is one of those artists, is like, work is just so iconic, I want to have a piece of it. And I feel like this is one of those things where it's like maybe in like 5 years from now, 10 years from now, people are gonna realize how iconic this collaboration was and how iconic the bag is. And like, we're all gonna want the bag 10 years from now. You know, like that's how I feel about his bags with Louis Vuitton. Murakami is one of those artists who he actually had a collaboration with Louis Vuitton in like the 2010s and 2000s that all the bags are iconic. And looking back, I was only like a kid at that point, but I wish I had a piece from that era. Or like I was able to buy something at the time. And yeah, so I feel like I'm gonna feel the same way about this, and that's why I feel like I really want to get it. Like I'm gonna show you guys the drawstring bag now. Unboxing time. Are you guys excited? I had to go find something to open the album with because it's like wrapped in plastic. Even the box is very well designed. I think I'm gonna like keep it somewhere in my like here somewhere, I don't know, but it's actually very well designed and it's like the same pattern all throughout. So yeah, I'm very excited to have this. Let me show you. When I tell you guys how I'm gonna like DIY this, you guys are gonna die. It's gonna like look so great. Ooh, you guys, this is a very big deal. You guys know I never unbox albums. We love an unboxing moment. Okay, do you guys see that? It looks great, right? Even like on camera, it's like translating very well in my opinion. And then you open it like that. Are you guys seeing it? Because I'm not seeing it at all. And then this is what it comes with. You see the bag? It's already looking great. The thing is with me is I actually don't know how big the bag is. Hopefully it's not too big because I want to turn it into like a shoulder bag. Oh, it's like very sticky. It looks great already. I'm so excited, you guys. The album's inside, I guess. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the album. I really don't need to keep the album. Wait, no, I'm actually obsessed, you guys. This is kind of everything. This is like the album contents. I'm sure you guys have seen this a million times by now if you watch those kind of videos. You guys, I'm telling you, 10 years from now, you're gonna look back at this bag and wish you bought it. Like I'm telling you, you need to have this bag now. It's so great, you guys. It's gonna look so great on me, even with my outfit now. Are we not living for this? Like, you guys look so great. But yeah, it's like a drawstring bag. And it's really interesting that to have this as an inclusion for an album, you know what I mean? I think, I've talked about this before. I'm sure Ado is trying to make it so the whole premise of buying an album is not so focused on photo cards, which is becoming a problem within itself. So for them to find other avenues for people to want to buy an album, like bag, for example, or like different things that will make them want to buy an album is like actually very important for the industry. So I'm excited to have this. Wait, I haven't worn a drawstring bag since I was like a kid, you guys. Like, what is this? But yeah. Eventually, I'm gonna like try to turn into a drawstring bag like here and then like here like that. But anyways, you guys kind of get the vision. What do you guys think of this? I was definitely convinced when I first saw this that was gonna be an inclusion. So I was just gonna buy it right away. Like I didn't need to like think about it for a long time. I knew I was gonna get it. But yeah, okay. Moving on to the last item that I've been looking at this entire time that I really, really regret you guys. Like, what was I actually thinking? Do you guys know what this is? What was I actually thinking, you guys? Okay, it's honestly iconic though. You can't even lie. It's okay. It's the misbehaved top that's been seen on so many different K-pop idols. The version I have is the one that actually has a zip up, which makes it a little bit better actually, because the one that all the K-pop idols wear, it's kind of just like a pullover, and the neck is like so tight, so it's like it's actually very hard to wear. So I got the one with the zip up. It's the iconic misbehaved top, you guys. Like, so many K-pop idols have worn this, but I feel like the one that really stood out to me, in my opinion at least, was Juyeon from The Boys. He wore this for like the Steeler comeback, I think, and then it just looked great on him. Like, I don't know the exact comeback. Oh no, he wore it for the Reveal comeback actually, and it looks great on him. And ever since, it's been on my mind. I don't know. I saw this on Essence. It's on a deep sale, and it was an item that I've been wanting for a while now, because the thing with this top is that not only was it very popular within K-pop, it was actually very popular in the fashion world as well. And I feel like everyone was wearing it for a while. It was a very cute moment. I had always wanted it, and then when I finally saw Juyeon wear it, I'm like, okay, like I need to be getting it now. So I saw it in Essence, and I'm like, okay, let me get it. But the reason I regret this so much is that because I feel like for me, it's very hard to style, because I just feel like it's like too much of a look. Like the look of it is too strong, and I just feel like, I don't know, like it's just like too much. And the fit is honestly kind of weird, if I'm being very honest with you guys. So if you guys look at the back here, let me show you guys. There's like a weird like panel here, and like when I wear it, it just like sticks off my neck like that. Like, this is literally what it looks like on me. And I don't know if I'm supposed to have like, what's the muscle here called? I don't know, but the chaps, I don't know, but for some reason, there's just like an excess fabric here that doesn't lay flat on my nape, which is like bothers me for some reason. But other than that, like, I don't know, like the reason I regret this is like I really never wear it, honestly. It's a little bit of a waste of money, but it's an iconic piece, and I've made a lot of content surrounding this, which I'm pretty happy about. So yeah, like, let me know if you guys want a video where I try to style it. I don't know, but maybe I'll try to sell it eventually. But this really is a piece of K-pop history. I need to do a K-pop Hall of Fame video on this as well, because it's actually so iconic. Really, you guys cannot deny that. Even though it kind of looks crazy on me, I cannot deny that it's like very iconic at this point. Like, but yeah. So that's kind of the vibe. I don't know. What do you guys think of this top? Would you wear? I feel like a lot of people actually will buy this, or like all the K-pop fans have seen this and been convinced to wear it. But yeah, those are some of the pieces I bought because of K-pop idols, whether it be because I saw it in them and I was like, oh, I have to have it, or I've been thinking about it for a while. But yeah, let me know what you thought of this video. It was fun, right? It was a fun video. I thought it was a fun video. What do you guys think of it? It's a nice departure from my other videos where I feel like I'm like very like robotic and like scripted, those kind of videos. Even though like they're educational and I do enjoy them, I think I do a great job on them. It just feels a lot better to be able to like sit here and talk to you guys like one-on-one and not have to feel like, oh, I have to communicate information exactly, and I don't feel like I have to be embarrassed about the way I talk or like the speed of I talk or whatever. I could just sit here and talk to you guys about how I feel, why I do things, and like what convinced me to buy X, Y, Z. But yeah, like there's that, and then there's my Diesel t-shirt. Let me know in the comments. Oh wait, let me do a little like all together of all the items and hold it all together. Let me know in the comments what you guys felt like was the best item. What do you feel like was a mistake? Let me know what you thought of my haul. Again, let me know in the comments what you thought of this video, and what have you bought because of K-pop idols. Like I said, I know if you bought something because of K-pop idols before. And yeah, make sure to subscribe. Do you guys like K-pop and fashion? If you do, make sure to subscribe to Fashion Alt, because this is the only place on YouTube where K-pop fans can finally join the fashion chat.